everybody, it's your girl Cece. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to tune in and watch this video. And if you guys are new here, definitely hit that red subscribe button and the bell. That way you are notified of all future uploads from me. And I am planning a giveaway for you guys once I hit 300 subscribers. As of now, I'm at 290, so I only need 10 more subscribers. And then I'll be able to do another awesome giveaway for you guys. So if you're not subscribed, you definitely want to subscribe. So that way when I do giveaways, you are automatically entered in the giveaways. So definitely subscribe to my channel if you're not already. So let's just go ahead and get into this video. So today I am going to be bringing you guys my first favorites video for 2017. This is my monthly favorites for the month of February. So basically January and February, and then some repeat items that I talked about in my Best of Beauty 2016. But these are products that I have been loving and using nonstop lately. So I'm just gonna stop rambling and we're just gonna go ahead and get into the video because I have lots of really good products to talk to you guys about. I have some high-end products and I actually have a lot of drugstore products this time, so I was like, that's something different because I don't usually get excited about drugstore stuff, but lately I've really been finding some really good deals in the drugstore. So let's go ahead and get into it. So in no particular order, I just have everything here and I'm just going to start grabbing stuff. So the first thing that I have is a drugstore find. This is the Maybelline Super Stay Better Skin Transforming Powder. And mine is in the shade 50 Natural Beige. So I will open this up. It comes with a mirror. It came with a little like foam looking sponge thing and I never use those. I always use a brush, so I just took that out. But this is the powder. So that is what the powder looks like, and this is what it looks like on my finger, and that's what it looks like on the skin. So it is a little bit darker than my skin tone. When I was asking I actually had posted a question on the Maybelline website asking like how did the shade ranges run, because in the Super Stay Better Skin Foundation I am 50 Natural Beige, but when I got this, as you can see, it's a little bit darker, which you can make it work if you want to be a little bit more tan. Like now, I mean, hello, as you guys can see, I am super light, so I like it because if my foundation's a little bit on the lighter side, or you don't get a foundation or a concealer that actually matches you, this is really good because it can kind of warm your skin up. I would definitely repurchase it. I absolutely love this powder. It's amazing, but I would probably go down to maybe the 40 just because it's a little bit too dark for me, but I really have been enjoying this powder. The next thing I have to talk about is a product that actually came in my Sephora. The next product I have to talk about is a product that actually came in my Sephora Play, which will be up before this one actually goes up, and it is the Origins Ginseng Refreshing Eye Cream. And that is what the sample size looks like. It says that it is supposed to brighten the under eye area and help with puffiness. I haven't been having puffiness lately, so I can't really speak on that, but it does help just refresh and add some brightness to the under eye area. I basically go in and I use this. I do my foundation and then I go over, you know, my under eye area with this cream, and then I go in with my either cream contour, either my cream concealer that I'm going to be using, or my liquid concealer, and it really makes your concealer go on really smooth. So I really have been enjoying that. The next thing that I have in here, I actually need to get another one because I'm almost out of this one, and this is the Body Shop Lip Butter, and mine is in the mango flavor, and as you can see, I am scraping the bottom of this shank, so I definitely need to get me another one, but I absolutely love this. I use it every day, whether I'm going to be wearing makeup or not, and it just moisturizes and hydrates the lips, and it actually stays put for a minute. Like, it's not one of those lip products where you put it on and then like 5 minutes later your lips are like dry again. This actually lasts a pretty long time, so I really have been enjoying that. The next thing that I have is another product that I got in my Sephora Play. Like, seriously, you guys, this month's Sephora Play was everything, okay? So I will link that video below so you guys can check that out. But I got this in my Sephora Play. This is the Clinique Pep Start Hydro Blur Moisturizer. That looks like that. I got another Clinique Pep Start product like a while ago that I didn't like, but I actually have really been enjoying this moisturizer. I just got my Sephora Play this week, so this is maybe like the third day that I've used this moisturizer, but you guys, it is so good. I absolutely love it. Even though it's a Hydro Blur moisturizer and the website claims that it's supposed to hydrate the skin and blur imperfections, it's actually been helping me to stay a little bit more matte. So I'm not sure what that's about, but it's actually been helping to control the oils and stuff too. So if you're oily, you definitely want to try it out. And even if you're not oily, it claims that it hydrates the skin. So I'm pretty sure anybody can use it, but that came in my Sephora Play and I have been loving it. The next thing that I have to talk about is another drugstore product. This is the CoverGirl So Lashy Mascara. You guys, can we just take a second and just appreciate this mascara, okay? Because I have been struggling trying to find a good drugstore mascara, and I'm just gonna say, like, when it comes to drugstore, this may be holy grail status. It might be. So let me show you what I'm talking about. So this is what the applicator looks like. So you have the little spikes on the side, but seriously, let me clean this off so you can actually see. It's an actual ball tip applicator, which I love because, I mean, the sides are really good just for separating the lashes, but like, I don't know about you guys, but with my lashes, some of my lashes actually hang down and they don't always like curl. Even with eyelash curlers, sometimes I curl my lashes, put on mascara, and I still have a couple that are hanging down. So with the ball, I can actually take it and just push those up, the ones that are hanging straight, and it makes all of my lashes curl. So when I go in and put my falsies on, I don't have to worry about like some of the lashes hanging down from the lash band. Like, as you can see, I have falsies on today and I don't have any lashes that are hanging down. So I absolutely love this mascara. It is amazing. You guys definitely need to check it out because it's bomb. The next thing I have, I actually found this on vacation at a DD's, and it is this is the City Color Collection Primer Spray Matte Finish. So basically this is a mattifying primer, but it's just in a spray form instead of in a tube, and I absolutely love this. I cannot find this anywhere in store. I did find this on the City Color website, as well as I know I found it on the City Color website. I'll post the link below of where I found it because I definitely plan on repurchasing it. This is so good. So let me tell you about this. So right now, I'm in, you guys know I'm in the Florida area, and we don't really have like fall, winter, spring, and summer. And we basically have like, it's okay outside, and we have, it's like hell outside. So the winter months here in Florida, basically, like, it's a really nice day. It's a warm, sunshiny day, but it's not like unbearably hot. So even though it's February, I mean, I can go outside wearing this halter top because it's like 76 degrees. So when it's not like super hot outside, I can get away with doing more. I still need like a mattifying primer, but I don't need anything as strong as like the Becca Ever Matte because I'm not like super oily. So I've actually just been using this. I ran out of all my mattifying primers, so I've just been using this one. And you guys, this, and then with my mattifying setting spray that I use, whew, so good. I still have a little bit of oil like here and then where my smile lines are, but I can just touch up during the day, and I don't really, it's not like super oily, but I really have But I really have been enjoying this primer, and you guys should definitely check it out. Definitely if you're oily or if you're more like combination, I think you guys will really like it. Definitely if you guys are like oily combination, I think you guys would really like it. The next two products that I have to talk about are bronzers. Absolutely love these two bronzers. This one I'm pretty sure I've talked about before because I've had it for a long time. It is the Laura Mercier Matte Radiance Baked Powder in the shade Bronze 03. This is a sample that I actually got in a 500 point gift from Sephora like so long ago. And as you can see, I've used it down because it actually had like a hump when I first got it. So now it's definitely flat. But there's still like a lot of product left. And I've had this for like probably a year now. And I absolutely love this. So this is what it looks like. And then this is what it looks like swatch. So I mean, it just gives a very subtle, nice, just a little bit of color to the cheeks. So if you're fair skin or you're light to medium skin tone, I think this would be a really good bronzer. If you just want a little something to give your face a little bit of a color, that would be really good. This one right here, oh my gosh, I have this in my freelance kit as well, and I absolutely love this. This is the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer. Now, let me tell you guys, this says for medium to deep skin tones, and it is a matte bronzer. I love that it's a matte bronzer. Medium to deep, I don't know. I mean, do you see how pale I am? And I can use this as a bronzer or a contour shade, so no. Like, I would say probably 95% of the clients that I have either through Motives or that just book me as a freelance makeup artist are on the medium to deeper skin tone side, and I can't use this on any of them. Like, it doesn't show up, it doesn't do anything. So don't believe the hype when it comes up to this. Like, don't believe the hype when it comes to this. This is definitely for lighter to medium skin tones. Like, if you're tan, you can get away with this, but if you're like on, you know, the brown skin, medium to deeper skin tones, no. But this actually is a really good bronzer. This is what the inside looks like. It smells like chocolate. It smells so good. I will swatch it so you guys can see. So as you can see, it's definitely deeper than the Laura Mercier one. And this is how they swatch side by side. So as you can see, this is definitely like ashier than this one. So I feel like this one's just better for contouring, and this one is really good for bronzing, but you could use this for bronzer as well. The next thing that I have to talk about is a Motives product, which I actually just purchased and I fell in love with it. It is the Motives Liquid Powder Mineral Foundation. And this is what it looks like, and I am in the shade Cameo Beige. Okay, so I will tell you, first and foremost, yes, I am an affiliate. Yes, I'm a distributor for Motives. No, these videos are not being sponsored, so I do not necessarily get paid to promote Motives or anything like that. So you guys know I keep it real on here. I just basically tell you guys what it is. I keep it real. With this line, the liquid to powder, I would say once you get to the medium skin tone, it gets tricky. Like, light to tan, these are really good. Once you get past tan, they don't really have a lot of shade options, but we do have another line of foundations that Lala Anthony actually created for medium to deeper skin tones. So if you are interested in trying out one of the Motives foundations, I would definitely go with the Motives by Lala one and not necessarily the liquid to powder. But going back to this one, this is a really good one. I actually like this because it has a thicker consistency and it is liquid, but it has a different texture because when you actually put it on the skin, it actually transforms to a powder finish, and it claims that it's a self-setting foundation, so you actually don't have to set it with a powder. Me personally, because I'm oily, even if a foundation claims to be self-setting, I always set my foundations with powders because I'm oily and I'm going to get oily at some point during the day. I have tried it without setting a powder, and I will tell you that the foundation smooths just a little teeny bit, like around my nose and then definitely where my smile lines are. It did move a little bit during the day, but it wasn't like where it was fading or like melting off of my face. It just moved a little bit. When I go in and set it with powder, it's perfect. Like when I go throughout the day and when I get ready to take my makeup off at night, this foundation still looks fresh. So this right here is amazing. If you guys are interested in purchasing that foundation or any Motives products that I talk about, you can leave me a comment below. I will put my website as well as a coupon code in the description bar if you guys are interested in purchasing. The next thing that I want to talk about is a lip gloss that I have been loving. This is from the drugstore. It's the NYX Butter Gloss. And this shade is called Fortune Cookie. You guys, if you are into like nude lips like I am, this is amazing. So it just has your standard applicator. And this is the shade, like, oh my gosh, it's like a pinky nude kind of shade. It is so gorgeous. This is one stripe, like one swatch. Do you see how pigmented this is? Like, oh my gosh. You can wear it by itself, or you can definitely put it over your favorite nude lipstick, and it just looks amazing. So I absolutely love that. The next thing that I have to talk about is a brow product. I got this in the Makeup Shayla and Mac Daddy's Beautycon box that they launched a while ago. And it is the Brow Gal Highlighter Pencil. It looks like that. So one side is a nude kind of side. And that is how that swatches. I really like using this just on like a day-to-day where I don't really want to like have like super dramatic brows, just kind of want to do something neutral. I actually go under my brow with it and then blend it out with either my finger or a brush just to clean up that area, and it's really good for that. And then the other side is a gold like eyeshadow that looks like that. That's really pretty. So I've really been enjoying this. The next thing that I have is a concealer. I'm actually wearing it today. It is the Maybelline Superstay Better Skin Concealer. It says concealer plus corrector. I don't really see it having like correcting properties in it on me personally, but it is a really good concealer. I am in the shade light medium, and I just go underneath my eyes with it, blend it out with a beauty blender, and I absolutely love it. It's from the drugstore, so if you are looking for a really good drugstore under eye concealer, I actually use it under eye, and I go down the middle of my face with it for my highlight. So it's really good, and it does have a good shade range. So if you are on the medium to deeper side, this is going to work for you because it actually does have a good shade range. So really have been enjoying that. The next thing that I have is another Motives product. It is the Motives Complexion Perfection Face Primer, and that is what it looks like. So with this, you get 1 fluid ounce, and this one right here I have had since October, and I'm only to like right here. So I still have a good amount of product left in here. I absolutely love this. I recommend this to everyone because it works for every single skin tone, skin type. This is a really good smoothing primer. It's just to go in and smooth out, you know, if you have acne or if you have any texture issues. It's really good for that. So I absolutely love this primer. The next thing that I have to talk about is a lip gloss that I'm actually wearing on my lips right now. It is by Motives. It is the Motives lip gloss in the shade Glam. Like, first of all, can we just appreciate all the reflex of gold and purple and pink and silver and all of these reflex of every freaking color you can imagine. It is just amazing. So you can wear this alone, or you can wear it over your favorite nude shades, your favorite pink, your favorite whatever, and it's just going to give a little bit of glitter to the lips. So that is what it looks like. I don't know if the camera is even picking up how glittery this is, but I will go ahead and swatch it. So this is the applicator, and you guys, this is so pretty. I absolutely love this shade. It is so bomb. So you definitely want to get your hands on this. The next thing that I have to talk about is the Too Faced Glitter Glue, which I actually just found out about this when I ordered the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette around Christmas time. This was one of my free samples that came in there, and it works really well compared to the NYX glitter glue, which is what I have been using previously. I mean, I feel like the quality is about the same. I just feel like with this one, it's so strong. So like literally you only need the little teeniest bit, because I made the mistake the first time I used it and I really like went in and used like a lot of it, and it made it very difficult to blend my glitter out. So you definitely want to just use a little bit. With this too, I've actually been using it when I go in with more sparkly eyeshadows, or definitely like my inner corner highlight. I'll put a little bit of this on my brush and then go in with my inner corner highlight, and it really has been helping even like my sparkly shades to just go on better and smoother. So I really like that. The next thing I have is another drugstore find. It is the Maybelline Colossal Big Shot Mascara. If you guys remember, a couple months back, Influencer actually sent this to me to review, and I love it. Like, let me show you the brush. So this is what the wand actually looks like, and I just love it because it makes your lashes just look really soft and fluttery. So if you're gonna go without lashes for the day and you just want to wear your natural lashes, this is gonna make your lashes just look really just soft and fluttery, and it just looks really good. And even if you use like 2 to 3 coats of it, you don't have to worry about your lashes looking clumpy. What I do is when I open it up, I always just clean off the applicator, and then I go in with the mascara, and I feel like that keeps it from being like really clumpy. So this is a really good mascara. I have 2 more brow products that I have been loving this month, and I actually have been using them together. This first one I have on my brows right now. It is the Maybelline Brow Precise Micro Crayon, and I believe this is in the shade Auburn. The only thing I hate about this, it comes in like this little box that you have to tear open, and the shade is on the box, but it's not on the actual product, which really kind of irritates me because I have a lot of brow products in my collection. I am obsessed with brow products, and so like now I couldn't tell you if this is the Auburn or the brown. I'm guessing by the color here that it is the Auburn, but I'm not sure. But I do like it because it comes with a spoolie, and then it is retractable. So that is what it looks like, and this is an exact dupe for the MAC brow pencils, I'm telling you, because it has that waxy kind of feel. With me being oily, I actually like a waxy brow product because it kind of like sets your brows, and it applies the product really thick, so I don't have to worry about like sweating through my brows throughout the day, so I love that. And then sometimes I use these together. The Maybelline Brow Drama Sculpting Brow Mascara in the shade Auburn. And that is what it looks like. So I like to take this thicker side here and just like go through my brows and actually apply the color. And then I like to turn it to the side and just blend it together. So I do like my pencil first, then I go in with this, and with this you do not have to set your brows with brow gel. So this is basically a brow gel, but it has like that tint to it too. So if you want your brows to be a little bit more on the bolder side, or if you're like me and God did not bless you with a lot of brows, then this definitely is gonna help like plump them up. The next thing I want to talk about is another Motives product that I have literally been using this like on the regular since I got it. It is the Motives Dynasty palette. I did a tutorial with this previously and absolutely love it. So this is what the shades look like. I mean, seriously, you've got like your nudes, you've got this nice orange shade, you've got your blues, your greens, your pinks, your transition brown shades. I mean, you just have everything you need is in this palette. Like, it is just so, so amazing. I love it. I've had this since, I want to say like October, and it doesn't even look like I've used the shades, like just barely. And I use this palette like at least every other day. So I love that. The next thing that I have is a clear brow gel that I found at the drugstore that I really like. It is the Milani Brow Shaping Clear Gel. This is like $5.99 at the drugstore. And this is what the applicator looks like. If I'm just going to do just kind of like a natural, nothing special kind of brow like what I'm doing today, I'll go in with that brow pencil that I showed you guys earlier, and then I just set with this, and it does an amazing job. So do not pay $20-something for the Anastasia brow gel. Just go to the drugstore, or you can even go on my website. I'll link the website below, and you can get that brow gel for $5.99 because it's amazing. The next thing I have is a little project that I've been working on that I'm actually proud of. I actually took my Baby Z palette and I actually filled it with some of my favorite Motives products. I have a bronzer. I have one matte blush in here that I actually am going to swap out for one of my Motives blushes because I found one that's an exact dupe for this one, and some of my favorite single eyeshadows. So that is what that looks like. So I have this is the Motives bronzer, and this is in the shade Miami Glow, which I'm actually wearing. That's it right there. I'm actually wearing it as a bronzer today. I have the matte blush in Margin, which I'm also wearing today. That looks like that. I have 4 Motives shadows, and then just kind of like a random shadow. So I have this white one called Cream Fresh. I have this sparkly one called Bedroom Eyes. I have a matte brown called Cappuccino. And I have a gray shade that I'm actually wearing on my lower lash line today called Steel. So those are the swatches of that one. Like, these colors are everything. And then this last one is just kind of a random gold eyeshadow that came in one of my Disney Villains palettes that I'm just basically trying to use up. I really am not like a huge fan of it because, as you can see, you can like barely see it. So I actually need to probably take this one out, but yeah, I'm so super proud of my little go-to Z palette that I made. So I've really been using that. And then the next thing that I have is a highlight that's just like, girl, can we just take a second and appreciate the glow? Okay, because this right here, whew, Matt Daddy did his thing. This is the Artist Couture Diamond Glow palette. Diamond Glow powder in the shade Illuminati, and it is like a loose one, so you do have to tap it out. So I'm actually going to grab my hand sanitizer and clean off my hands and my wrists and arms so that we can do a swatch, because you have to see this highlighter. Like, you just have to see it to know and appreciate it. So I'm going to tap some on my hand, and oh my god, you guys, I don't even think y'all are ready for this glow. Like, are you ready for this glow, girl? So just look at my finger. Like, I'm not even in the camera and I'm like blinding with this highlight. So girl, do you see this? Like, oh, I die. Like, just cremate me now. Like, this, when you talk about slayage, oh my gosh. This highlight, everything. He actually has a set of highlighters on his website where you can get like a lot of shades, you know, in like a little set. I definitely want to purchase one because these oh my gosh, they're everything. The only downside is because they are liquid and they are powder, like loose powder, and they're not pressed, you just have to be really careful applying them, because like literally you will end up having more highlight on your vanity and on your floor and on your pants leg than you'll actually have on your face. That's the only thing I hate about it. Like if these were in the press form, I would be all over them. Like, yes, I need them in my life. I need them in multiples, because I mean, seriously, look at how pigmented they are. So I just hate that it's messy. But once you get it on your face, I mean, no complaints. It is amazing. Next thing that I have is this Motives No More Shine Makeup Setting Spray, which you guys, before I found out about this, I was all over the NYX matte finish. Like that was like all you would see me use. To me, there was like no other mattifying setting spray better than that one. But since I've been using this, I'm sorry. I mean, I can't use anything else. I just can't. Like literally, this is amazing. And I'm not just saying this because I am a distributor for Motives. I'm saying it because I have oily skin, okay? And literally when I use this, I have little bit of oil peeking through, but it does the exact same thing as the NYX matte finish does. And this actually comes with 4 fluid ounces versus the NYX one only comes with 1 fluid ounce. So literally I have had this since probably November, December, and I'm like right here. Like I'm not even halfway done with this. So you need that in your life if you're oily. Next thing that I have, and I mean you really can't tell what it is because the writing has rubbed off, but it is the Motives Luxe Precision Liner. It is a felt tip liner and I'm obsessed with it. So this is what the tip looks like. Are you serious right now? Like you could do a small little line or you can thicken it up. This right here, amazing. I use it every single day to tightline my lash line, and then you can even like extend it and you can do like a wing liner if you want. Like this is just everything. I love it. Last but not least, another Motives product. This is the Motives Waterproof Mascara in the shade Blackout, and that is what it looks like. And this is the applicator. I love this. I'm using it on my bottom lashes today, and it's just an amazing mascara. I just love it. The only thing I would say is when you open it up, you see how much product is on there. So what I would definitely suggest is just kind of rubbing the excess off. Because if you don't, it's going to smudge and it's going to get everywhere and you're going to be like, oh no, I don't like this. You just need to rub the applicator, get all the excess off, and I promise you, you will love this. So yeah, you guys, that is everything that I have been loving for the month of February. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, definitely give it a huge thumbs up. Don't forget to comment and subscribe, and I will talk to you guys very soon in my next video. Bye guys.